A warning to anyone parking in a residential neighborhood overnight. If you don't have a permit, Baltimore DOT says to think twice. WMAR 2 News' Blair Sabol shares how the department plans to cut down on this issue by making repeat offenders pay up.
Since 24-hour parking enforcement began, the city has issued thousands more fines this year than they did in the same period last year, and more changes are coming. I'm Blair Sabol with how it's going to get even more expensive to park where you don't live.
Beginning Monday, park without a permit and be prepared to pay the price. You'll need a sticker like this one if you want to park in a residential zone past hours, and if not, repeat offenders will see that fine increase each time they're cited. It starts at $50 a ticket, increasing to $150 if they collect 4 or more within 1 year.
The best way to avoid not paying one of these fines is to not park illegally. We have no sympathy for folks who do illegal things.
It's part of a number of changes to Baltimore parking enforcement. The city began around-the-clock enforcement in March. Drivers have received nearly 10,000 more parking tickets since then versus the same time period last year, according to Baltimore DOT. And residential parking permits largely impact the evening and overnight hours.
And I understand from the residential perspective, because I deal with something similar in my area, that as residents, when you come home, you do want to find a close parking spot to your home. You don't want to have to walk far.
DOT has not publicly said which of the 42 districts experience worse problems related to not finding parking in their neighborhood, but they are encouraging all residents to report issues to 311. A residential parking permit costs less than $20 a year. DOT says if you qualify, now is the time to buy, and if not, make sure to always double check the signage wherever and whenever you're parking in the city. Reporting in Federal Hill, Blair Sabol, WMAR 2 News.